Hello there, my Pisces, and welcome back. So, your angel numbers for this month are located at the top of your screen. So, with that being said, let's go ahead and get into your August reading. So, my Pisces, I feel like you guys may have gone through a dark period or a rough patch in your relationship. I say this because you do have playfulness. However, you have it coupled with the Hermit card, okay? So, this is the energy of someone who's looking to recapture romance, okay? You may be trying to get your relationship back to how it was in the very beginning when things were fun or lighthearted or even when there were no strings attached, okay? However, with that Hermit card, it may be easier said than done for most of you, okay? I say this because this is the energy of someone who is seeking guidance, seeking answers, someone who is willing to go deep in order to get the truth at all cost. Okay, so for the other half of you guys, I do feel like this can also represent getting with someone who did not want anything serious at first. Okay, and then someone wanting more or seeking to understand why it didn't develop into a serious commitment, okay? In doing so, you guys receive the Five of Summer, okay? Your guides are advising you guys to trust that there is a reason for everything that happens, okay? Right now it's time to remove yourself from the negative emotions of other people and stop focusing on the worst case scenario. Whenever I see playfulness as well, if you've been with me for a while, then you know that this is also my player's card, okay? So something may have occurred in this relationship that may have caused you to experience the Six of Swords, where you felt like you weren't getting ahead, where you felt like you were in a state of confusion, where you felt even depressed, okay? This could have been the side effect of suffering from an emotional or mental or even spiritual trauma, okay? So in order to cope or in order to heal yourself, you had to separate yourself. You had to get into a new state of mind. So this could have been a physical separation for some of you guys. If it wasn't physical, you may have cut off communication, or this person may have separated themselves from you, okay? You may be dealing with the King of Clubs. This is someone who appears to be mature, so they may be older than you in age. It may not be an age thing, so it could just be like they're more mentally experienced or mature than you, or vice versa. This is someone who also has a darker skin complexion. If it isn't the skin, it can be any other feature, okay? They appear to be, very good looking. They have an outgoing personality. They appear to be very truthful with you, very straightforward, very kind, very giving, and also family oriented, okay? Whatever may have happened between you two, I do feel like because you guys wanted the truth, this person may have just come out and told you that maybe they stepped outside of the relationship. If so, this may have, for a small group of you, resulted in a pregnancy, okay? For others, this may indicate that you could have communicated to them that maybe you were pregnant or that you wanted to start a family or have a family with them, and maybe it did not go as planned, okay? This is someone who is very sexual, okay, pleasure loving. This is someone who also has a hard time like conforming to society standards. So they may not necessarily believe in dating for a while or courting someone for a while and then getting engaged, getting married, and then starting a family. They may be doing things backwards, some would say, but when it comes to this connection, you guys are very much so very physically compatible and attracted to one another. And this person also could come across as being closed-minded at times, okay? So maybe they can't see the bigger picture, or maybe they're not seeing things from your perspective, okay? and this can cause them to lash out in anger. Okay. So with the Tower card, whatever may have occurred, I do feel like it did put a stop to your plans or your partner's plans, okay? Because this was something that was unexpected. You didn't see this coming. It wasn't planned. It just happened, okay? So with that being said, this will cause you both to have to face, certain challenges. If you do decide to continue to move forward, for some of you, it's with the pregnancy. For others, it's with the building of the relationship or the connection. Okay, so this can also indicate that maybe the type of person that you thought that they were, although I do feel like they're not a bad person. I feel like they still are a good person. Of course, they have their flaws. We all do. Whatever may have occurred still caused you to see them, in a different light, or it caused you to realize the truth of the situation, that maybe what you thought you had or you thought you guys are building, they didn't see it in the same way. Okay. With the Justice card coming in here, Justice card is number 11 in this deck. So this could very well mean that this person is keeping their options open, or that they were seeing someone else, maybe someone that they have a child or children with from the past. But this can also indicate that maybe this isn't your first go around. Like, you're now starting to see that maybe you are repeating certain patterns. So you may have dated someone from your past who also had, similar traits. Whatever the case may be for you, I do feel like this represents some sort of soul contractual agreement between you two. Okay. Where the scales have to be balanced. So this is a soul lesson that has to be gained for you in this lifetime. So you both have something to add to each other and to learn from one another. Okay. So let's see. You have fire here. You also have air, and you have water. Okay. So moving forward, when it comes to what needs to be worked on or released, you guys have healing family issues. You also have this coupled with the Hierophant. So I do feel like you are working towards building a family structure with one another. This could lead to an engagement or a marriage, okay? However, you guys are very different, okay? Complete opposites. It's possible that this person is from a different cultural background, or you guys share different religious or spiritual beliefs, okay? So when it comes to learning more about one another or coming together as one, this will require you learning more about their cultural background and vice versa. So you're becoming more disciplined when it comes to your faith or your belief, or when it comes to conforming in some way into your partner's world, their beliefs. Yeah, and also this may bring up a lot of differences between you two when it comes to how you were raised, and also your relationships with your parents, okay, or a parent. With that being said, you will have to address any, issues that you may still have with a parent or parents, and this goes for not only yourself but also for your partner. Okay, so if there are any severed relationships that need healing, you do have family issues here, so this would be the time to do it, especially if you are going to be merging two families into one big family. Okay, you guys also may be addressing how you want to raise your children, or how you like what religion your children will be, or spirituality they will be born into. Okay, so with the Magician, you have this coupled with the Seven of Cups. So this is where it gets tricky, okay? Because as much as you want to move forward with possibly marrying this person and starting a family with this person, although you guys have the tools in order to make it happen, the resources are there, someone may still be not really sure if they are in a place where they can commit to only one person, okay? Because the Seven of Cups is someone who's kind of selling you this, this fantasy, this fairy tale. And you guys may be so in love or so caught up in having the life that you desire, that you may be ignoring, the facts of the situation, that this person may be just telling you what they think you want to hear in order to, have things their way or to get what they need or want out of you. Okay. So Spirit is saying that you guys cannot avoid, the truth. You guys have to do the work as well. There are no shortcuts, especially if you guys are looking to make things work. You guys have to really be upfront and honest with each other and committed to each other, because right now it's not really looking like much of a commitment. This is someone who may even, still be keeping their options open. Okay. So when it comes to finances, you have the 8 of Diamonds. So I do feel like, as far as the money that you two make, I feel like you guys make, pretty good money together for the most part. If there were any issues surrounding health, whether it's your health, your partner's health, or like the health of your parents, or even because of a pregnancy possibly or a child, I do feel like things will start to improve. Okay. However, because some of you guys may be pregnant, your partner may have to spend more time away from you and away from the home in order to be at work. If they are spending more time at work, I do feel like they are working hard to make some sort of progress. So they may be working to get a promotion, a higher position. So with the 2 of Wands, you also have the ability to step into your own power, to take authority when it comes to the type of work that you want to do in the world as well. Okay. So this is about you also doing what you want to do, taking leadership over your life, and also, speaking your mind and doing things your own way. So the way that you may have, gone about things before in the past, will have to change this time around. Okay. And this is not just in work. This is also in regards to your relationship. So both of you have to leave behind, old behaviors. If you communicated a certain way with your partner, let's say, you never had to communicate, how much money you made, or you never had to communicate that you had to stay later at work, or you never had to explain yourself to anybody, or your partner feels this way. I do feel like you guys will have to work on that. Okay. When it comes to communication, I do feel like that is a huge challenge for you too. Okay. To work through. So with the Lovers card coupled with the King of Swords, you guys have to figure out exactly where you stand. Are you moving forward with this commitment? Do your values and beliefs align with one another? Although you two are very different, you are also very similar. Okay. And when it comes to why this person is in your life, I do feel like they will serve as a mirror for you. Okay. So they will reflect back to you certain things about yourself that you also need to work on, and vice versa. You will do the same for them as well. Okay. So be true to yourself no matter what in this situation. Do what's best for you moving forward. This is about cutting through whatever confusion still lies between you two. Like I stated, I do feel like you guys do have a different style or form of communication. So you may even speak like a different love language than your partner. So you may need to learn their love style. Okay. And again, this stems from your upbringing, your childhood. So you guys are both kind of healing from your childhood. I feel like there is a desire not to repeat, the type of relationship that you've seen your parents have. So they may express that they don't want the type of marriage or relationship they've seen their parents go through, and you may feel the same. Okay. So in doing so, you guys have to figure out a way to, meet in the middle, to communicate, to open up, to express yourself, to be honest. Okay. So again, Spirit is stating that you guys have to work through resolving whatever issues that you have. You have to be open to communicating, ideas and solutions to one another. And when it comes to your arguments, make sure that you guys are always striving to fight fair. Okay. So a lot of air here. You also have earth. You also have water here. And you have fire. So moving forward, when it comes to what can be expected regarding love, you guys are open. Someone is open to, giving love and receiving love. However, when it comes to you receiving, you have the Five of Swords. So you may feel like this person is only focused on themselves. They may be coming across as very selfish, okay? And that makes sense because you did have the Magician, okay? So this may cause a lot of disagreements, a lot of conflict, arguments, and it may cause someone to feel like they need to walk away from this situation, okay? So in doing so, in loving this person, it's important to also stand your ground and not to become a doormat, not allowing this person to cause you to sacrifice, your integrity or your wants and your needs and your desires or your goals for the sake of theirs, okay? So don't lose sight of what's right, and don't lose sight of yourself for the sake of, having a relationship or having a marriage, okay? With the Ace of Summer, again, you guys are open. You're open to starting again with this person. You're open to giving them another chance. However, you're suffering with the Three of Swords on an emotional level. You may be feeling isolated within your relationship. Okay, you may feel like this person is turning against you. It's possible that they have, multiple sides to themselves. They are one way with you and another way with other people or in front of other people. So you may not really know what you're going to get with this person. But the fact that you still care for them and love them, I feel like a lot of you guys are, kind of like suffering alone. Okay. So with the Three of Diamonds coupled with the Queen of Swords, this is about laying it all out on the table. Okay. You guys, again, are very similar, but also very different. I do feel like you guys have, different love languages. If you were to openly, communicate, if you require or demand that this person is open and honest with you, you have to also require that and demand that of yourself. So this is about laying it all out there, facing the truth, cutting through the BS, no longer allowing this person to fool you or deceive you or use you in any way, okay? You can see this person for who they truly are. You're seeing through their intentions, okay? And it's going to cause you to be stronger, okay? So you're not going to allow anyone to walk all over you or to treat you in any way, okay? So also moving forward, your guides are advising you to be realistic when it comes to your approach. You cannot require something that you're also not giving. So again, that goes back to you wanting the truth. You wanted this person to be straightforward with you, but you also have to be honest and real with yourself, okay? So if you guys are able to manifest a better outcome, I do see some sort of positivity coming out of this, okay? Because you do have the Four of Swords coupled with the Temperance card. So there's going to have to be a lot of compromises made. You guys need to slow it down, be patient with one another. You need to find the middle ground in balance. However, you shouldn't always have to play the mediator. You both should be willing to meet in the middle, okay? There is some sort of healing that takes place here where there was once a hostile situation, where someone was feeling, like they were losing themselves or losing their freedom. Now you guys may be moving towards a phase in your relationship where you are celebrating or committing to one another. So this could represent a marriage, okay? So again, although you guys are complete opposites, or maybe you guys, again, come from different backgrounds, I do see you guys, being able to come together and join together, at least for the sake of, family. So this is something that you need to think long and hard about. With the Four of Swords, you may have to, contemplate on this decision before making one. You may have to step away from this situation entirely in order to really listen to your inner voice, your intuition, your inner God. And during this time alone, you may come up with a solution. And that solution or that decision may be the King of Pentacles, and that's to commit to this person, or they may decide that they want to commit to you after some time alone. Okay, so very interesting, Pisces. So let's see, you have a lot of air here. So you may be with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You have fire here as well. So you may be with Aries, Sagittarius energy. You have earth here as well. So Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. However, it can be any other signs. Okay. I wanted to express to you guys how much I love and appreciate you so much. Thank you so much for your loyalty. Thank you so much for your patience. I know that I have not been as consistent as I once was here on YouTube. However, I want to let you guys know that I will always come back, okay? I also wanted to let you guys know, if you ever miss me, you can find me on Instagram, and that is _divination, okay? Also, my website is always available, so you can always find me for a private reading through lawdivination.com. Also, if you are interested, for those of you guys who were waiting, my deck is now available on my website as well, okay? And I also have a few other items if you are interested in jewelry. It is on my website as well, okay? But I put up a lot of really good messages and interesting information, you know, pertaining to the times that we are in on my Instagram. So make sure that you guys are keeping in contact with me there, okay? I do feel like there has been, you know, changes here on YouTube that have been, you know, delaying my channel from growing. I don't really want to go into too much when it comes to that, but I encourage you guys to continue watching, you know, subscribe, of course, share, and leave me a message, because, you know, I always comment back, okay? I love you all so much. Thank you again for your support, your love, and your loyalty and patience. I will be posting videos for September on time, okay? So, yeah, until next time.